everybody, and welcome to episode 21 of I'll Save You with Sheffield Wednesday. Today, we tried to do the double over Leeds United as they lead the way at the top of the championship table. The January transfer window is now open. We have bought in one player. We've also let two go. And the first of those is Max Mibushi. He has joined Charleroi for £775,000. Didn't want to stay. Was confused, I think, about his position. Because I've been playing him as a wing-back. He wanted to play as a right-back, even though he is a better wing-back than he is a right-back. So I couldn't make sense of it. He asked for a transfer. Charleroi came in. Bye. And we also let Jamal Lowe go permanently. He has gone to Reading for £185,000. Was already out on loan. Hasn't really been missed, if I'm brutally honest. So yeah, another one out the door. We have bought in a central midfield player on a free transfer, and that is Paris Magoma. After he left Brentford, he has obviously been sitting doing nothing for the last 4 or 5 months, so it might take him a little bit of time to get up to speed, but looks a fairly decent player on paper. And of course, it happened again. We beat Wrexham, but failed to beat Preston, despite Freddie Potts' goal, as it finished 2-1. We then lost to Mikey Moore and Luton Town by 1-0. And then we ended the year on a bit of a damp squib as we lost to QPR. Jerry Yates and Josh Madger with our goals, but Richard Kone found the winner for QPR. But we did hit the ground running in the new year as Jerry Yates and Bailey Calamarchi got his first goal of the season as we beat Cardiff. And then we knocked West Ham out of the FA Cup thanks to Otabayo's goal in the 6th minute. Most of the 34,000 that were in attendance enjoyed the game. The 1,700 for West Ham went home disappointed. But at the moment, at the bottom of the championship table, you can throw a blanket over everybody. So, there are sides that weren't being involved in this relegation fight that we now need to have a conversation about. And I'm looking at Sheffield United for that conversation. They are only 10 points off the drop at the moment because we've all started winning down at the bottom. But Huddersfield, sadly, are being cut adrift. They are 11 points from safety. Oxford, 26, but have won their last game. Preston have fallen into the relegation places. They haven't won since they beat us at the end of December. Leicester are unbeaten in 4. Wrexham won the previous game to the last one. We've won 2 out of 5. Wolves have won 1 out of 5. Blackburn have won 1 out of 5. QPR have won 1 out of 5. And Charlton have won 2 out of 5. Sheffield United, all right, they've won 3 out of 5. But they're still very much in the conversation from my perspective. So it's near enough half the league are still in this relegation fight at the moment in time. And yeah, it's crazy down the bottom of the table. Not so much up at the top, where Leeds do lead the way. They are 5 points clear of Southampton in second, who are 3 points clear of Hull. Then there's a gap to Luton as well. Cardiff, Coventry and Stoke all have 43. Swansea, Burnley and Derby all have 42. Middlesbrough have 41. And Bristol City and Millwall have 40. So it's congested right the way through the league. Apart from right at the top with Leeds, who have got a bit of a handsome gap. And poor old Huddersfield at the bottom, who have been cut very much adrift. So hopefully, we can do the double over Leeds United. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups for this Yorkshire derby as Samani starts in goal for us. Otabayo, Weaver, Riki, Huggins, Pantino, Bannon, Manning, Potts, Madger with Jerry Yates alongside him. As Leeds United start with Sarr in goal. Bogle, Bilal, Struik, Justin, Statch, Gruev, Olsen, Aronson, Okafor with Calvert-Lewin leading the line. As Leeds look for an immediate return to the Premier League, can we beat them for the 2nd time this season? I mean, we were impressive against West Ham. I was shocked we beat West Ham, to be brutally honest. Probably the biggest scalp we've had so far. Let's see if we can take another one with Leeds United today. Could we kick it out? God, we always do that. Why do we do that? I don't know how to change that. Someone tell me how to change that in the comments. I get really frustrated by that. As Gruev has an early free kick for Leeds. Ball towards the back stick, headed away. Riki, that's it. Drop back. Don't go chasing the ball. Ball goes in towards the back post, looking for Calvert-Lewin. Weaver heads it away. Leeds have had a bright start to this derby game, and there is a save from the goalkeeper as well in front of those Leeds United fans. Have they stacked up the far post or the near post? No, we've been the ones to win it at the near post. And Stack does it again, plays it across into Gruev, and it's wide. Ooh. That would have been the worst start possible. We get to see the new data things today as well. Lots more data at half-time and full-time. Love it. Football Manager 26 is slowly getting there. And I think it's getting there a bit faster than it was. I enjoyed the content update. I enjoyed that shouts are back in the game. I enjoy the fact that there's more data. I think everyone will still be complaining that heat maps are not a thing. But I think they're not that far away. I think they are listening to your feedback, as Calvert-Lewin puts it over the bar. Which is good. That's all you want, right? You want people to listen to what you've got to say. As a consumer of your game for near enough 30 odd years now, as Championship Manager and as Football Manager, I'm glad you're listening. As Leeds continues to I mean, that is a hell of a pass from Bogle. And then Jerry Yates intercepts it. Counter-attack is coming. Can we win the counter-attack race? I mean, Jerry Yates is probably not the man to lead the charge, but he's certainly doing well. Can he pick out a teammate? He can find Barry Bannon, and it's a save from Sarr. That would have been what happened at Ellen Road, but a lot earlier, hitting them on the break. Will Leeds United be wary of it today? I wonder, as Olsen picks it up. Surrounded by two, but manages to find Stack, and Bogle has made the overlapping run as well. And he's coming down this right-hand side. Got to stop the ball into the centre. That's Freddie Potts trying to deal with that. And the ball does eventually go in, but we do slow down the cross. Okafor into Calvert-Lewin, and Calvert-Lewin puts Leeds United in front just before the half hour. Bit of Premier League quality from Leeds United, bit of one-touch play, and they have found the goal in this one. Bogle into Olsen. Thought we dealt with it, but then you allow two quality players to play a 1-2, and then, yeah, it's easily in the net in the end. Just need to be putting a foot in there, don't you? Never mind, get a bit of encouragement on the field. It's not going to end how it did last time, unfortunately for us, as the ball is headed away. Aronson will pick it up. Wolves are playing Wrexham today. That's a big game down the bottom. We'll check out the results at the end of this one to see where the land lies, as Olsen has got the ball dancing through. He's causing a few problems. Will he get a shot away? He will, but it's a good save from Sumani. Into Riki. On towards Manning. Line ball. Okay. There it is, into Manning again. On towards Barry Bannon on the turn. Can he find a teammate? He can find Pantino. And he will spread it back wide to Ryan Manning. Just about keeps it in, but does keep it in. Finds Bannon. Nice 1-2. Trying to find the angle. Ball swung into the penalty area. And Leeds headed away. And they do pick up the ball as well from the run. I can imagine that Calvert-Lewin will eventually break down today. It's normally what happens to him, as Olsen has got the ball. And he's trying to find Bogle. Olsen into Bogle again. Ball towards the edge of the box for Gruev. He gets a shot away, deflected. Could have gone anywhere behind for a corner. As Preston lead Sheffield United. That's bad news for us. Preston are below us in the table. It's the bottom 7 or 8. It starts to condense again. Desperately need to try and get something from this game if we can. At the moment, we're just doing well to hang on. What? Oh, really? I'm not sure about that. It's a penalty to Leeds United. In any case, and it is going to be Pascal Struijk to take it. Looks like it. He's the captain's armband. And it is going to be Pascal Stroke to take it. Centre half, taking a penalty. And it's saved! What a good save that was as well from Samani. Not the first time he saved a penalty recently. Yates into Bannon. Into Potts. Might put the counter press on. Might be a bad idea. But Huggins has got the ball. Into Pantino. Depends how many they commit forward. Here is Huggins. He's got away with one from the penalty spot. He finds Pantino! Good save. No. Just wide. Unlucky. Plays it into Stack. Onto Bogle again. We might make a change at half-time. We might try something a little bit different. I've got my thinking cap on, which is never a good sign. But I think we need to try something, as it stays 1-0. There's going to be 1 minute of added time as well. And that is half-time. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leeds United 1. And look at all the information. So, yeah, they have dominated the game. I'm not sure what OPPDA means, but it's the only thing I think we're winning other than yellow cards and fouls. Which is probably about right. Yeah? Yeah, that's about the only thing we are winning. But we are going to make a change at half-time. Bear with me. So, alright, Pantino is looking anxious. That's fine. You can be anxious. I'm not against anxiety. Get it myself sometimes. So Thomas Asante is going to come on. And then what we are going to do is we're going to negate this winger thing that's been happening. So Josh Madger is very frustrated. The only problem is he's a centre forward. Can he play out on that left-hand side? No, he can't. You're going to have to, I'm afraid. I can't stick Jerry out there, can I? Let's be honest. Poor Jerry Yates. And then what we do, we put the counter press on. I think that's what we need to do. So we've negated the wingers by switching it up a little bit. You're better on the right-hand side. No, but Thomas Asante is better on the left. We're in a position we deserve more. Yeah? Okay. But we have made that change at half-time. Let's see what effect it has. It should stop Bogle getting forward. And it should stop Justin getting forward as well. That is the plan, at least. Restrict them to what they've got. Will they get in each other's way? I guess we'll find out. As Gruever's got the ball. It does mean we start losing the battle in the middle, but there's enough of them there with the back three. And with the counter press on, it should work a little bit better. With Jerry Yates being the man down the middle. That's why I didn't put pass to space on, because I don't want Jerry running his legs out. We need him just to get in the penalty area and be a nuisance. And Jerry's very good at doing that. My brain, it's ticking over. You can hear it whirring. Because we need to try and do something that's not going to affect things as... Oh well, we might as well try it now. Leeds have a second goal right after half time. I don't think we've touched the bloody thing, have we? Since the break. So let's put Josh Madger there. Let's just go with the one winger. Just drives through the middle of us. Not even going to watch the replay. You saw it first time. Just when you get yourselves... Well, you try something a bit different. Not that we got ourselves back in the game, but we tried something different. And, yeah, it immediately comes undone. As Huggins has the throw. Right wing back is essential for the rest of January, by the way. Obviously losing one. We've now only got the one. As the ball goes across into Madger. There's plenty of bodies forward. Just got to pick somebody out if you can. Josh Madger taking a touch. Finding Jerry Yates. He fires it low. And it's behind for a corner. Maybe we'll get rid of the short corner. Doesn't work. Sheffield United are 3 down. They are in trouble. I mentioned it when I was talking about the table. They're not that far away from danger. And they're going to get sucked into it. It's going to be fun to watch them get sucked into it. As long as we go past them on the way, I don't really mind. Oh, good save. Freddie Potts looking for another goal. It's become a goal machine all of a sudden. It's worse than last time. Brendan Aronson is on the run. Only one man back for us, but thankfully They are all back behind the ball, but Brendan Aronson's danced past 3 of them. Plays it into Ramazani. Onto Justin. How have they got up the field and haven't been challenged yet? I've got no idea. Gruev into the penalty area towards Aronson. Deflected behind. Should not happen. We're going to have a look at another couple of changes because it hasn't worked for Josh Madger today. So Bailey Calamatri is going to come on. Do we bring Skipson on as well? Or do we give... I thought... Oh, we did put him on the bench. There he is. Macoma. Goodness me. Come on, Paris. Let's see what you can do. Got to do something with it, Brandon. Not been scoring goals. Can you set one up? Manning. Finds Magoma. Nice back heel. Oh, Jerry Yates is down. Sprained ankle ligament. That's going to be a 4 or 5 weeker. Oh, no. Not the man that's been scoring goals. Yeah, I know he's got to come off. Crikey. We're going to bring on Pert Harris to replace him. Fortunately, we have got an abundance of options at the top of the pitch. But we look like we're going to lose this one with 15 minutes to play, unless something miraculous happens from here. It's Ryan Manning with the corner kick. Can we win the header? We can! Freddie Potts, oh, he heads it wide. Looked like he was going in. Damn camera angle. As Ramazani comes down the field. Charging down the field. Finds the ball into the centre. Manning clears it away. Got to back it up. Well done, Pert Harris. Leeds fairly comfortable, though. We haven't really laid a glove on them. As Ramazani gets in behind. Oh, it's an OG. Otabio. And that about sums up our day, really. If you wish to make a change, I would introduce Max Lowe for Ryan Manning, probably as a suggestion. And that is game, set, and match, probably. We are going to make that change, and we are just going to, revert back to what was happening in the first half. So we are going to bring on Max Lowe. Pert Harris is going to go in there. I wish they'd leave this in possession, out of possession thing alone. Put Freddie back where he was. Pert Harris goes there. Job is a good one. If you look at the stats, it's been fairly even. Shots and things like that, Leeds have just been a lot more clinical than we have. And with Jerry Yates now going to be out for a little while, I'm not panicking. Who's panicking? Just means we might have to go back into the transfer market for another striker. Like we didn't buy enough. Max Wuber's coming on. We have 7 minutes of added time. Which tells you how long Jerry Yates was down for. Riki plays it into Magoma. Consolation wouldn't go amiss. I think the consolation is deserved, but it ain't going to happen. As Joe Roden clears it away. Bailey Calamatri near enough on the line, but we do get that consolation. And he's just started to find his scoring boots. It's taken him a while. But he has got another goal as Bailey Calamatri, because they don't stop the cross coming back in. To be fair, it's a first-time cross. I didn't expect them to, but Bailey Calamatri shouldn't win that one in the air, and does. Praise them, because they've not stopped going. As Max Wuber has the free kick for Leeds United towards the back stick. Magoma might pick it up, doesn't pick it up. Stacked with the shot, deflected behind. Have we woken Leeds up again? Are they going to get a fourth one before the end? We can get another one back. It might be interesting the last minute of this game. But we are trying to find an angle. Pert Harris with the shot. Fires it over the top. Unlucky. It's a difficult one, that one. And I really wish that the game would introduce yellow cards for goalkeepers who waste time like that. Not that it happens much in real life. I mean, they tend to do it now rather than book them earlier in the half. But never mind. A gripe that I have with all referees. Otabio into Weaver, and that is full time. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Leeds United 3. Lightning did not strike twice, as Dominic Calvert-Lewin put pay to that at the half-hour mark. We did have a penalty save from Slimani, but Brendan Aronson and an own goal put pay to it. And yeah, we got the consolation with Bailey Calamatri, but it came too little, too late for us. Right then, so here are the rest of the results from today's games as Blackburn beat Derby County, Charlton beat Luton, big win for Charlton that, does give Luton a bit of a kick in the balls. As Coventry draw with QPR. Huddersfield lost to Stoke. Stoke in 5th place at the moment. Hull with a win over Millwall. Middlesbrough beat Burnley. Preston beat Sheffield United. There's our defeat to Leeds. Swansea beat Leicester. Wolves and Wrexham played out a 1-1 draw. And Bristol City and Cardiff are the 5-15 game. So Preston are the big movers down the bottom. They jump to 19th place as a result of their win. And they bring Sheffield United closer to us. So they are only 9 points off the relegation places now. We are 15 points off the playoffs at the moment. And very much still looking in and around us with 4 defeats in 5. But, yeah, still a long way to go in the season. So what we're going to do, we're going to take on Burnley, we're going to take on Wolves, we're going to take on Swansea, and we're going to take on Blackburn. We will wrap up the rest of the transfer activity for the month of January, and we will come back for that 5-15 game against Huddersfield Town. Big game for both sides, has to be said, and hopefully we can pick up a win. We have picked up a little bit. That win over Cardiff is the first one since we beat Wrexham. Yeah, so it's not been going well, has it? But we are still alive, still out of the bottom 3, but everybody's starting to improve, and we need to follow suit. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.